Hey guys, we're back again. We got a couple more tips for you, ways to prepare for monsoon season. And today I actually got 2 tips for you, a little bonus one. But to start with, we're going to stay on that documenting trend. Again, documentation is one of the most important things you can do when it comes to property damages or property claims in general. Insurance carriers love documentation. You cannot over document. So just like we talked about when you walk the perimeter, taking the photos of your property, when those storms actually start showing up, everybody loves to go out and watch themselves a monsoon storm. I love it. My wife loves it. It's a thing for us. We love to go out on the patio, sit there, watch the storms come in. They're beautiful. I mean, what else is there to say about that? But the one thing that people don't really think about is actually continuing taking those photos when the storm hits the house and it's on their doorstep. When the neighbor's trampoline is blowing through the air and smashing into the side of the house or the fence or whatever the case is, people don't really think to actually video or document that stuff. And a lot of times you'd be amazed at how many times I have seen claims denied just based on the lack of storm data recorded by whatever weather platform the carrier uses, regardless of what they see on the property. The one way around that, and it's worked for us several times before, is actual photos from the homeowner of that storm or whatever happened during that storm. So obviously you don't want to go outside, put yourself in danger or anything like that. But if you can see out a window, you can see that trampoline flying through the air or those hailstones coming down, hitting the house and everything. Or if you can wait till after the storm's over, when it's safe to go outside and pick up a handful of those hailstones, take some pictures of it, put something to reference size, especially if you have significant hail. Pea-size hail, probably not going to do any damage. It usually needs to be at least a quarter plus to do any kind of significant damage to your home. But take some photos of that stuff. It is so invaluable in a claim where it's lacking the storm data on what actual weather platform. So that's a really good thing to do. I've seen people even gather a bunch of it up and stick it in the freezer. I mean, that's gold when people do that. I love it. I love seeing that type of stuff. It makes it a lot easier on your contractor and really helps prove that this type of damage happened at your property. So, tip number 2, we're talking about property damage and everything, and a lot of it pertains to asphalt shingle roofs, but we don't want to leave our tile roofs behind because we know that there's a lot of tile roofs in Arizona, North Phoenix, the West Valley. You guys all got a lot of tile. There's some up in Prescott Valley. It's getting a lot more popular. So where tile roofs don't really come into play as much on insurance claims as like an asphalt shingle roof does, a couple things you can do to prepare your tile roof for the upcoming storm season. Obviously, if you're incapable of getting up on a roof, please call somebody to get up there and do it for you. But we always recommend to homeowners to blow their valleys out. Take a blower up there, blow all the debris, leaves, dust, dirt, all kinds of stuff gets up there. Clear those valleys out, make sure they're nice and clean. If you end up getting too much of that stuff just built up in there, it'll get just kind of wedged in between those tiles and will actually cause a dam. And when it causes a dam, that water can run back uphill and under your underlayment, causing leaks. We've seen it many times before. And that's just kind of one of those maintenance things. So really easy to do. Doesn't take you maybe 10 minutes to blow them out real quick. Another thing to do while you're up there blowing out those valleys, take a look in your gutters. A lot of people don't really think about it too much out here in Arizona, but cleaning your gutters is a really, really important thing to do. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten on roofs and looked in the gutters and there's 2 inches of dirt and silt and junk in the bottom of those gutters because they've never been cleaned. So when you have that much buildup in there, it restricts water flow. They will overflow when you have intense rainfall. So it's really easy to do, simple thing. Of course, obviously be safe. We'll bring some more tips to you guys over the next couple days here, but hopefully these two help, and we'll talk to you soon.